Hello friends, and happy Christmas Eve morn. If you do not celebrate Christmas, happy December 24th. We are officially, whatever holiday you happen to celebrate, right? We are in the holiday season. Holiday seasons get awfully busy. A lot of emotions and different things come up around the holidays for many of us. It is the season of what the Ayurveda folks call Vata, right? Really light air energy moving up. And so the combination of all of those things together means that we're often not very grounded. We're often up, right, with our energy. So we're going to take a few moments and we're going to try and ground and root down so that we have the earth underneath us. We're feeling steady, right, and maybe find a little bit of empowerment as we move throughout the rest of these few days here of holidays. So you're going to start in a seated position. That can be up on a chair, on the ground. It can be kneeling, but upright today, right? It won't be that long of a meditation, about 5 minutes. Find that the very middle of the buttocks bones are rooting down. You can always move around a little bit until you find them. Find the evenness from right to left. And then check in with the very front of the psoas, right at the front of the hips, yeah? And can those muscles soften, and can the legs get weighted and rooted? Out of that, we inhale and the spine gets a little bit taller. You can use whatever mudra, hand gesture, or you can just place the palms up or down. On days when I'm trying to find grounding, I place my palms down. It's usually a little bit more of a grounding hand position. Close those eyes. So we're going to move into a grounding breath called Apana Vayu, right? But before we move into that, just check into the physical body. Take a few moments and just notice what's happening in your body this morning. Just getting in tune with you, the you that you are right now. And then bring your awareness to the belly specifically, ensuring those muscles are soft so that we can start to cultivate that soft belly breath I often teach. Belly is so soft that when you inhale, the belly moves away from the spine, and when you exhale, the belly moves back towards the spine. And that is not with effort at all, right? That's just allowing. And let's take a moment and just check in with the mind before we go into the breath. And again, you're not going on an excavational dig trying to find something or dig something up. You're just noticing if there's anything at the surface, right? Feeling anger, disgust, sadness, fear, loss, grief, frustration, irritability. Is the mind moving around really, really fast all over? Is it single focus just on one thing? And just using that as, again, a way to tune into where you are right now, knowing, having clarity. And now we'll move into Apana Vayu. So you just need an imagination for this, and luckily, as human beings, we all have one. So I want you to imagine that when you inhale, you're bringing that air in through the crown of the head, bringing it all the way down the back side of your spinal column to the tailbone. And when you exhale, imagine that energy that you just brought to the tailbone moving through the tailbone, the sits bones, down into the earth. And this is the breath. Inhale, imagine, right, feel, whatever that is to you, the energy moving through the crown of the head, down the back side of the spinal column to the tailbone. And when you exhale, let that energy move from your tailbone and your sits bones all the way down into the earth. Inhale, bringing that energy in through the crown, down to the tailbone. Exhaling from the tailbone down into the earth. And we're going to do a few more of these. Keep the jaw soft, the shoulders soft, the tongue soft. Again, it shouldn't feel effortful. And then before we finish, just take a few moments and notice what part of you is making contact with, I'm going to say the earth, but whether that's the chair, a block, a blanket, whatever you're sitting on, right? But notice what parts of your body right now are making contact with something underneath you. And can you feel the weight of the body rooting down into those points? Bring your hands together at your chest. Take a big ol' inhale. Exhale and bow the head. And just taking a moment to remind yourself that as we move through this holiday season, always moving with feeling our feet on the ground, right? Feeling rooted, but also everything comes from kindness and compassion, and especially towards ourselves. Namaste. Happy holidays, and may you be well.